In this position, black is completely lost. This is a 10-minute game that I played on chess.com maybe a year or two ago, and I want to show this as an example of how people often lose games that they have a chance to maybe fight back in. Now, obviously, in this position, it's +4 for white. White is completely crushing. Up two pawns, and my king is really, really unsafe. But one thing to note is that this was a 10-minute game, no increment. I'm on 1 minute, my opponent's on 1 minute and 23 seconds. So the game is coming to its close. There's a chance you can swindle on time, maybe get your opponent to think, and maybe he makes a blunder, but you have to believe. And in this position, I didn't have that belief, and this is how it affected the game. So obviously, I'm in check, I move my king. White moves her queen to d6. I then move my knight back to g8, maybe trying to reroute back, go to g4. But honestly, I'm just playing out of adrenaline. I don't really have any belief that I can win this game. They go a4, I go rook e7 to attack the queen, queen b6, knight h6, rook d8, knight g4. So now I get rid of the very, very good bishop, maybe get some counterplay, but honestly now I'm at the point where I'm kind of looking to find a way to keep the game going so I don't lose immediately and potentially flag my opponent. Here, we trade off rooks, and then queen b3 is played. I feel like I have no hope, but I am now up on time officially. So I have to make the position as tricky as possible. Play bishop f8, and here comes the blunder, knight d2. Now, I have the time. I have a 6 second time advantage, and I should have had some alarm bells ringing. Obviously, if I take the bishop, they take back with the pawn, I take their knight, and I'm going to win this game. However, I completely missed that after queen takes, I have bishop h6. And it's not winning because the queen has two pawns. Okay, maybe not queen b3, but queen c5, for example. Take there, they push. These two pawns and the bishop, they'll have to trade my bishop for the two pawns, and you'll get a drawn queen endgame. However, with the time difference, I truly believe I'd be able to flag my opponent. However, this seems like an elementary tactic. This is something you'd see on one more beginner ratings for Puzzle Rush. And I'm not bad at tactics, but I had no belief. I was like, I'm just playing in the hopes that I flag, but I'm probably not going to flag. But that's a mindset that you need to change. You have to always believe you're in the game, especially when time is low, because that's when people are more prone to making mistakes. But you also can't just be in flag mode. You also have to play the position. And here, I didn't play the position. I just played my plans, and I don't even know what this move is. I thought for 8 seconds and made a move that doesn't make any sense. And then from here on, like my bishop's just hanging, and I just did not play a good game. And then at the end of the day, I tried, but there was no flagging done. So if we go back to the critical moment, I should have. I should have played knight takes e3. I should have believed that there was a tactic. I should have thought, is there something that I'm missing in position? Is there a possibility? Because the alarm bells were ringing. I just had no belief. I was like, oh, yeah, this game's over. Let me just try to flag him instead of saying, oh, wait, that might be a bad move. Because if I take bishop h6, and then I win. And I have full confidence in myself to win this game. When you're worse, your job isn't just to survive. It is to actively hunt counterplay. That's how you save a position and mount a comeback.